Hello, this is the midterm report video from the residency, and let me show you what I developed so far. So thanks to the support of the developers at the vvvv studio, I was able to learn a new programming language, very powerful, which is called vvvv gamma, which you see here. It's a visual programming language, so everything is represented graphically using nodes, and it's very powerful. And I was able finally to create a software that I had in mind since a while that allows to control over time during the performance, allows you to control some parameters of your live show, of your visuals, with different sources. So for example, in this case, let's take this as an example of visuals, and we might be interested in controlling these elements, the size of these elements, in different ways during our live show. We might want to generate some procedurally generated values, like in this case it's a simple sine wave, or we might be interested in controlling in this case I'm using a lip motion to control the size, so we can connect any sensor, and during the live show in certain part we might be interested to control those values using the sensors, or we might also be interested in just assigning static values to our parameters, to our elements. Or another quite common use case is just using the audio to control the size in this case. So thanks to this new tool, this new software that I was able to create, now I will be able to define and decide how I want to control, how I want to operate on the visuals, and organize this narrative of different sources across the timeline, which is this one. So as you see, we can, during time, we can interpolate between different clips, so that we define a narrative through different data sources.
During this first part of the residency, I developed some software libraries because I needed them for create my software, but also they are available now, open source for other people to use. One of them is this Elementa UI library, a collection of widgets, so that I can create a custom UI to control my system. And then I created a library of tools, little nodes, to facilitate the creation of procedural animations. So there are plenty of them, and I can create custom shapes, custom animations that I can feed then into my system to control some visual parameters. Then, since in my live show I will use a lot of particles, I decided to create my own particle system library, and it's already available there, and I will use it to control many aspects of the final performance.